My name is Liz. In the building, we got Stro.
What's up?
We got Mr. Out of Pocket,
Come on now, we in the building.
the guy who calls himself a Hall of Famer. We got Mike.
Call himself. What's up, y'all?
And we got the WWA champ, Mr. Willie Finesse.
About 29 days, but who's keeping count?
Mike, remember
Well,
keep your
clearly not you.
Remember keep your mic free. Like you don't want your mic rubbing up against your clothes and your hair and stuff. Like we can hear
Oh, good, yeah.
Yeah, you get the Dave Chappelle braid.
that.
All right. Well, we got a couple possible Rumble winners to talk about. So I'm gonna start us off with Roman Reigns. Considering he is a former winner in 2015, could a win in 2026 be his first win as a babyface, considering the heavy opposition from the fans back in 2015? What do y'all think?
I think
He's one. Go ahead.
no. You go ahead. You got it.
I say he's one of my like high picks to win between him, LA Knight, and my dark horse now. I'm gonna save him. But like, because we talking about WrestleMania, and right now, if I'm being honest, WrestleMania just don't feel like WrestleMania right now. And there's only one
Mm.
person that can like really give you that WrestleMania feeling at this moment, and it's the Tribal Chief.
Come on.
Mm.
I ain't gonna lie, I wholeheartedly agree, man. Last year was not up to par with the cinema, and there's like for that said, there's only one man that we know for sure is gonna
Only
give us
one.
that cinema that we looking for in 2026. So I think Roman definitely should take the mantle back.
Oh no, for sure. The first time he won it, everybody know The Rock ruined that, but we know how it go now. The shot,
Ruin.
Blaming Dwayne is
go go
crazy.
go back. Hey, go back and watch the tape, bro. They was booing Dwayne, not Roman. Go back and watch the tape. But
Okay.
but but nah, for sure. This time around, if he was to win, the reception would definitely be in his favor. And yeah, WrestleMania just feels like WrestleMania with Roman Reigns in the picture. So he is a favorite to win this year. Not particularly my pick to win, but for sure I can see it happening.
If I could be for real, bro, I was against it. I think it's disgusting. I think there's only one man that should be winning this Rumble. I don't even think it should be something we thinking about. But then I was looking back at some clips on the road to Mania when he was walking backstage and that music hit and that crowd still popped like they had just seen him for the first time, bro. I get it. I get it. When the GOAT come through,
Uh-huh.
it's hard not to want him to win. It's
Now
if
let
it,
me let me let me ask y'all something. Coming into this Mania, we'll be about 2 years out from Roman having touched a title. Is it time for him to have gold again?
of course.
Absolutely. Drew
Clock is
McIntyre is
ticking.
a champion. Drew,
Absolutely.
Drew
And I
What?
McIntyre
think
is
it's
a
only
champion, and CM Punk is a champion. Roman
and
Reigns,
like this.
whether he's go ahead.
No, go ahead. No, I think this is just the perfect time for him to like imagine Roman gets one of these titles. That is the perfect time to put over a Braun Breaker. That is the perfect
Yes,
person to get you to that next level.
Or
Mm,
I'm thinking
yeah,
Obafemi.
about the
like
long term.
like if we
man. But we
being serious, depending on what Roman's schedule is next year, him holding this year, but him holding that title and Braun Breaker having that mountain to climb, it feels a little bit different when your obstacle is Roman Reigns compared to just no. We like CM Punk, but Roman knowing Braun Breaker got to take him down is different. That's different.
like Roman is the measuring stick right now. Like, yeah, bro, he could Braun Breaker, Obafemi, Trick Williams. All of them, they can go after Cody and CM Punk and Drew McIntyre. But no, when you talk about next level and who you want to main event with, it's Roman
Mm-hmm.
Reigns, not any of them. Sorry.
Yeah. And that 1,000 day reign might play into people's psyche too. Like Roman is a believable champion in any era. It really don't matter. But like him holding it
Right.
down, people might feel like he ain't gonna give it up that easy, depending on
Right,
the
and even
schedule.
him
bro.
holding it as a baby face is make it better too, because then as a baby face, he just beat you clean. There ain't no, oh, but he had to use his cousins and them to help him, or like
That
you don't
don't
get none
matter.
of that. It's just straight go. No, I'm just saying, but it's a difference though when what I'm saying, when it's just baby face
It's
instead of heel.
Yeah, but the challenge is, are you still gonna put up good TV as a babyface champion? That's the that is one of the hardest things to do. Not saying that he can't do it, but it's like usually the babyface will be flip flopping. Him just holding it down with his schedule is questionable. So him winning this Rumble and going to the chip, I don't know if he needs it. But am I mad at him winning the Rumble? Nah, I can't. I can't be. I can't be.
Yeah,
But does he need it?
I
No.
would, I
I
would say,
I feel
I
like
would say he needs it, but you know, it's needed.
I feel like a potential Roman win could be the long-term setup for the future of the company.
Yes.
That's for sure.
So to me, it sounds like Roman wouldn't be a bad pick for this year. If you okay, y'all were bringing up like people of the future. You're bringing up the Braun Breakers. I'm potentially seeing an Obafemi who Trick has
Uh,
been bursting on the scene. So if Roman were to win the Rumble and say he were to win at Mania, right, and we down the line in his reign,
Yeah,
if you have one of the new guys, one of the young guys, beat him for that title, does that not set them up to kind of carry on the torch?
that's no good. That's no good if the rain isn't going to be fired. If he has the same reduced schedule that he had this past year. I'm not talking about his last year as tribal chief, or not last year as tribal chief, but his last year during that reign. I'm not talking about that. That is not the same as what we got last year. He was not there. No, I don't think that.
No, that's
I don't think
facts.
that benefits nobody.
He can't do that. He can't do that. He would definitely have to show up more for sure. But yeah, if he
Yeah,
had the
it would be
schedule of last year,
pointless.
nah. Let's give it to L.A. Knight.
Come on, perfect
All right,
segue, because we know who needs it. There's only one man who needs it,
all
boy.
right. Moving
yeah.
on then. Moving on then. The last time we saw LA Knight, he was getting beat down by the Vision. Could a 2026 Rumble win finally be the year that they put a rocket on LA Knight?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Go off, go off,
yeah.
go off, Strode. It's all you.
Nah, but bro, it's simple. But
You've been on the LA Knight train for a while.
if you're not going to give him the opportunity to do what he needs now, then you don't get to be like, oh well, it just didn't work out. He just didn't have it. No, he clearly held it down through 3 years of lackluster booking, back to back to back to back. If you actually want to see what he can be, this is your only opportunity. If you hold him past this, I ain't gonna lie, you kind of spit in the face of every wrestling fan, to me, at least every real wrestling fan. If you
I
Hey,
maintain
know.
this
they
Even if
type of,
he
they
if like
even if he
if
loses,
I if
even if he loses the Rumble and wins the Chamber,
no, no, that's not the chamber isn't as big as what is. It doesn't mean the same thing that the Rumble means. When you listen, chamber is what it is. It's grueling. You got the little the plastic glass that they got now. It's cool. It is what it is. It's dope. The chains. It's a fun pay per view. The Royal Rumble, when you outlast 30 of the best competitor possible. I mean, 29 of the best competitors possible. That is the statement that when you go into this mania, you ready to go. That it certifies that you could beat anybody that's out there. There's no other match like
yeah,
it.
but
There's no other match like. I think they pulled up the
my, from
international numbers, and they said the Rumble was the biggest.
yeah,
My fault. Go ahead,
but
Pocket.
from my perspective is whether I mean he could win the Royal Rumble, but he don't got nothing. He has had nothing, no real big opportunity at all. So if he doesn't
no.
win Rumble, Elimination Chamber is just fine because he hasn't had anything.
This is true.
Yeah, but this is. I get what you're saying. I just don't agree. I don't agree. I'm not saying that Elimination Chamber wouldn't be great. It would still be good, but when you got over at the magnitude that he did, when you maintained the amount of momentum that he did, when you've made sure that the payoff has took this long, you should capitalize it on the biggest way to get that return on investment. If you give it to Elimination Chamber, you kind of playing around. You acting like you really don't want to do
I'm
it.
gonna be
You're
real.
just doing it because you feel like you have to do it because they
Up
told you to.
up until
Now
this
there's
point,
a
they haven't. Go ahead,
go
Liz. I'm
ahead,
sorry.
Pocket.
I was just gonna say, up until this point, they haven't cared. He's been over, and they still ain't gave him nothing. So I ain't
Yeah,
gonna lie, man.
I
They
agree.
they might not
I
like
agree.
you. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, they might not.
Now
They just
I
might
feel
not see
like
him as that.
there is kind of a big elephant in the room when it comes to LA Knight, considering that they just dropped season 2 of Unreal.
Mm.
We got a lot of reactions on LA Knight's part of it as far as like botching the finish for Money in the Bank. Does that also play a factor into Rumble and the potential of him getting that Rumble win?
I just
It
don't see
shouldn't.
him. I just don't see him getting tsunami through a car and not getting no type of payoff for that. I just think that'd be crazy.
Literally. What was the point? What was the point? Is the payoff him just eliminating them and then getting eliminated anyway? What are we doing? What are we doing? No, But as far as that playing a part, like that little Money in the Bank spot, people have missed spots before. They just put that one on tape, and they had that little sit down and that interaction where Triple H was like, "That was your moment, bruh. It was right there." Okay, cool. It happens. People have messed up spots before. They just ain't have it on tape. This is why we got to stop breaking kayfabe. That shouldn't even be a question. With all due respect, Leah, but people is asking that question out here. What are we doing?
I don't think that
I
should play
mean,
a
it's
part.
part of my journalistic job to ask the
No, I
question.
respect it. I respect it. I respect it. But the fact that people is thinking like that, come on, bro. Come on, bro. That don't matter. That don't matter. You see what he do. You hear the reaction. You see what he maintained. Pure hooper. Pure hooper.
Bruh. But Stro, when you gonna start the We Want LA Night chants, bro? Like when you gonna start the hashtag, bro? We waiting.
Now, to be real, I don't like all that begging. I don't like all that American Idol. I would be a hypocrite if I started it. I don't all that coming
Hey,
outside. You know, please. I ain't gonna lie.
listen,
I'll say this though. If you fumble him, that says a lot to a lot of young talent and a lot of talent that haven't entered the WWE yet. The fact that you could maintain your buzz through so much lackluster booking and you still don't get the payoff, that says something to the future of the industry. That's how I feel.
them folks say, boy, you're getting paid, boy. We don't care. Move on.
Well, I think it is time to move on. And speaking of hashtags, and for some people begging, Cody Rhodes is in the mix. He was one of the first people. He was the first person to enter his hat into the Royal Rumble for 2026. We did just witness him go to war with Jacob Fatu at Saturday night's main event. Could a third Rumble win usher in a more edginess to his character?
Can I start this?
No, because Cody Rose is losing.
I can
I
I
do
if I
not
could
want. I do not want to see him point at another WrestleMania sign or a champion. Cody Rhodes, you are at the back of the line, brother. You should be in the mid card or start WrestleMania. It don't matter to me. You just should not be in the main event this time. Back of the
hold on,
line, buddy.
pocket. I
Mm.
get what you're saying. But can I paint a picture for you? Can I
Go
paint
ahead.
a
Go ahead.
picture for you?
Okay,
Right?
Picasso.
Let's look at what's going on, right? He just had that interaction
Mm-hmm.
with Jay. He just had that brawl, that real professional wrestling. We grimy, we getting down. We don't care about babyface. We don't care about heel. We out here. There was some booze in that crowd. I understand not wanting to see the Boy Scout get another dub at the Rumble. But what if at the Rumble, after a grueling, long Rumble, they in the final four, and Cody start flipping that switch. He's teasing it through the whole night, but he really start flipping that. I'm talking about what he was teasing when he was facing Cena at SummerSlam. When he was like, hey, I'm willing to get you out of here at all cost. What if,
Mm.
I don't know if we've seen heel turns where people throw their homies out, right? But let's say Randy is one of the last people there. What if Cody just do something sinister to end the night off? I'm talking about he
Mm.
Low
go against
blow
all
low
morals. What
blowing.
anything, whatever you want. Imagine ending the Rumble with Cody Rhodes finally giving up on his moral stance. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
That would make me excited for Mania.
That's your painting
That would
right
be
there,
very
right there.
interesting.
Is that your painting over
You
there?
ain't you
Can we
ain't
get
Yes.
you ain't think
can we get
it
some
was Picasso?
can we get some paint remover, please? Because I'm done. Cody, and anybody who heard what Stro just said, buddy. They gave you the title last year. You had an opportunity to cook up all of that last year. Did you do any of
Did.
that last year with your opportunities? No, no, and hell no. You did not. Oh, you wanted to just keep giving us the same old baby face, and people was asking for Homelander. So you gonna give us Homelander now? I'm good. Why didn't you give us that when we were asking for it? When we were bored? When we was cutting the TV off? When we was going to sleep on SmackDown? Why
Talk
didn't you give us
to him.
that then? Why you want to wait now till now? No. Take that mirror
Oh.
down. We done with you.
Can I answer a defensive? That merch money was just
Uh-oh.
too
Go
good, bro.
ahead.
That merch money was too good,
I
bro.
get it.
What you want him to
Roman
do?
Reigns was a heel and he sold great merch too. I mean, hey, I
He-
get it. I
you right.
understand.
You
To be
right.
fair
You right.
though, Roman was also selling merch as a heel. I feel like that a Homelander heel turn from Cody probably would have sold even more merch.
Hey,
Especially when
ain't
it
no
was
telling.
tied
Ain't no
to the
telling.
rock. It was gonna be tied to the rock and all that. It was laid out
He was
for
gonna go
you.
crazy. He was gonna go crazy,
People
and I
love
agree
the
with you.
heel.
But just
In
because
today's wrestling, people love the heel, bro. Like we love heels now. It's not like, oh, the baby face
100%,
and it's the only one that's out here selling merch.
eh?
No.
You're being a little too kind. You're being a little too kind. We love very specific heels. Gunther ain't moving nothing.
Oh, I
Let's
was
be.
not talking about him.
I
You're
know,
right,
I
you're right.
know.
I
I'm
was
just
not
saying, but
specific
it's
enough.
still
We love
it ain't all.
entertaining
It ain't
heels.
all.
We love
Yeah,
cool heels. Nah, you
yeah,
right, you right.
yeah. All yeah, but I will say I get what you're saying, but like, dude, I know it felt like it was past. It was the moment was past, but can you imagine though? Can you imagine? LA Knight is right there, and corporate Cody just say, "Hell no." I don't know, and I'm rooting for LA Knight, but dude, I I think I don't know if I've ever seen somebody in the Rumble as a bad guy. We've seen people get turned on in the midst of the Rumble on some sneaky stuff, but we've never seen somebody like, I don't know if there's ever been something monumental at the Rumble like that before. I'm just saying it's an
Mm.
opportunity. It's there. Not saying they should do it, but it's there.
LA
Now I
Knight, if
know
you're listening,
we
it, oh, go ahead.
no, go ahead.
Oh, LA Knight, if you're listening, toss him over the top rope. We don't care. Bye.
Yeah, yeah.
Now I know with this group we hate the word deserve, but a
Ooh,
third Rumble win would put Cody in company with the likes of Stone Cold Steve Austin. Does Cody deserve that?
barf. No, no, he don't.
Nah, nah,
Don't even sound
nah.
right to me.
You
I ain't gonna
ain't.
lie.
Not Stone Cody.
No, like it would. Like literally, the only possibility of that, it would have to be such an epic reason story wise to do it. To
Yeah, for
just do
sure.
it, just
Yeah,
to
you
do
can't
it.
just
Yeah.
do the typical hero guy.
Like borderline, Dwayne would have to come out and make sure he won the Rumble. Like that's how insane of a shift in the energy it would have to be
Hey,
for him to
now
do that.
that hey, now that'd be tough. Now that'd be tough. Now
That would be tough.
Mm.
It's him
Bro,
and
don't
Roman
get me
at
on,
the
if
last
bro,
second.
Dwayne pull up
bro.
his
bruh, don't get me on the road to liking it, bruh. Cool out. Just cool out. You trying to cheat. You trying to cheat. We don't know. No. Dwayne, stay at the
Well,
crib. Buddy, you been doing that all last
no,
year.
no, no, no.
Stay at the crib.
But pocket. To your point though. I don't think Dwayne is sending this text. I don't think Dwayne is calling Cody like that. But I do think Dwayne is sitting at home nodding his head like, I told you, bud.
With his
I
new Japan,
told you.
with his new
I don't think.
Japan shirt and his Rubik's Cube.
Come on, Dwayne at the crib pondering like, I told you it was time to strike and you ain't want to strike. I'm just saying it allows the final boss character almost exists strictly off of Cody. And I think the Rock's idea for Cody to turn heel was that, hey, if you're heel, I don't have to be there for my presence to be felt because I'm moving through you and I can use you as a chess piece. And whenever you're in certain moments or you got certain things creatively, I can literally shift things for you because I am the final boss, because I am the final decision. You get what I'm saying? Like that would, like, to be honest, people
Yeah,
might not like it, but that would have been a great pipeline to Cody Roman 3 if we were getting it sometime in the near
man.
future. Just saying. That's all. So that's all I'm
No,
saying is that,
that's
like,
cool.
God,
Hey, man.
now granted,
You know what? You know what, Stro? You know what, Stro? Put your pain back up, man. It's all right, man. We can rock with that.
it's all
Rock
right.
has to show
It's
off.
all right.
Yeah,
It's all
it ain't
right.
gonna be in the living room, but we gonna put it in the back room. We gonna still put it up though.
Okay, I can invite all 4 people I know to the art exhibit real quick. They can check it out. Just, hey, I did that.
It's in
I
the
threw
back
that
room
ketchup.
near the closet.
Come on, I threw that ketchup on the wall. That's me. You can put it wherever you want, but I did that though.
Come on.
All right, moving on. We talked about some heavy hitters. Let's talk about a dark horse. We got a giant Nigerian on the horizon in Obafemi.
Ooh,
Is it too soon for Obafemi to win a Royal Rumble, his first Royal Rumble?
No, it ain't too soon. And I just think it'd be a crazy. I remember last year, what was Stroh saying about Jordan Grace? What he saying that? Hey, if you want to make somebody an
let's talk about
instant,
that.
if you want,
Let's not talk about that.
if you
Let's not
want to
talk
make
about that anymore.
somebody an instant.
Oh, we not talking about it all of a sudden?
Nah,
Why we not
we
talking about it,
leaving that
But
in the
no,
Stroh?
but
past.
seriously though, I like, even if it's don't main event, I think he could be a good pick though. Seriously, I think he really could be a pick. It still be full circle with Drew messing up his match with Cody when he was trying to make a name for himself, and I would like it. I would not be mad if Obafemi won. And then the way Drew
Well,
Does a
acting too,
Obafemi win? Does a Obafemi win put the whole roster on notice? Like your moment could
Of
come at
course.
any point. That man just got here.
Of course. Of course.
ooh,
Of course. Like, we talk about the competition all the time. Can you just imagine? Just imagine. Think about how long Trick Williams and Braun Breaker been at this. Just imagine you see somebody that young on his first day, his debut, get the Rumble win. I'm not saying they gonna hate. If you a real one, it's gonna motivate you. It's gonna make you competitive, but you're not gonna hate. But I'm saying, like, yo, that's letting you know that this is the dude you either gonna main event with or you gonna lose the main event to. You need to lock in.
mm,
And that's not to say
I
they
like.
not locked in. But that's the dark horse. That's the dark horse. Obafemi is the dark horse in the Rumble.
right? And
It's
just think
it's a
about it, bro. Drew messed up his match. Drew also is running
mm-hmm,
around here even after the little backstage segment he had at Saturday Night Main Event. If you think you gonna do like
mm-hmm.
he's trying to assert his dominance when really you must not have seen me, big bro. You must not have seen me face to face for real.
For real.
I just think that'd be tough for Over.
Now for real, like it's a like
Me
I don't think
personally,
Now,
people understand how scary that is. Go ahead.
me personally,
Pocket.
I would like if they took that risk for a change. Like you took the risk on Jey Uso last year. What'd that get you? A lot of money, sure.
Mm.
But
Bro,
him
imagine the promo he gonna say to his face though.
exactly. Oba Femi pulled up his first time when he was still NXT champion in front of the self-proclaimed QB1, and he talked to that man. So if anybody has showed me that they can stand up to the test, it's him. It's Oba Femi for
Yeah, he
sure.
looked Cody in the eyes. And Cody went from Lamar Jackson to Nick Foles.
Now you got a point. You got a point. You got a point.
Now, what's more appetizing as far as the young guys? Oba, Braun, Trick.
Ooh, for winning the Rumble?
Yes.
For winning the Rumble? Okay, for winning the Rumble, you know what? To be honest, none
It's
of them.
got to be Oba. Oba the only answer. No, Oba out of them
Oba,
three, Oba's the only answer. Trick still get Trick. Yeah, he's on his way. But Braun Breaker, bro, I think the road to WrestleMania for Braun Breaker, whether we like it or not, is Braun and Seth Rollins. And
So
then you got
Oba's
Oba Femi.
the best pick of those three.
I wouldn't say he's the best.
Yeah,
I
'cause I
think it's a
think that.
tie. I think it's a tie. Go
We
ahead,
can't
Pocket.
have no
Yeah,
tie in
I think
Royal Rumble. We can't have two winners.
as far as the most like, that is tough though. But I see them like kind of giving Oba like if he doesn't win, he would at least probably have like the most eliminations. So as a
Or
four,
either that or he's
give me
getting
Oba Femi.
eliminated by 7 people.
Yeah, I can see that too. I hate that sometimes, but yeah, I can see that too.
For
I don't
me,
know.
it's just that I can't sleep. I can't sleep on what it is that Braun Breaker can bring in the ring. If he's in the Rumble, there's a moment where him and Oba Femi stand face to face. If there is, it's not 1000% going Oba Femi's way. It might just be 50-50. It might just be pure pandemonium. But yeah, I
Mm.
no. For me, it's either a tie or it's Braun Breaker.
If I'm being honest, I get more excited at the thought of an Oba and Jacob Fatu face to face. I don't know. That for me, that feels more exciting. No,
I can
Yeah,
you
I
like
see
that,
can't,
that.
Greggy?
especially after. Yeah,
No, I can
I'm
see.
with you. I'm with you on that too.
I can see that. I can see that. The only issue is this. The only issue is this. I don't have Jacob Fatu and Face of the Company combos. That level of star power, that plays a part to me. Not saying that Jacob isn't like that. Jacob is a beast, and when him and Oba Femi meet, they're gonna throw down. But Braun is really looked at somebody that can grab that potential brass ring. But so is Oba Femi. You can argue the intensity is equal, but it is different. The quality of it is different. It means something a little bit different. That's all.
But I would argue, I would argue when Jacob first got there, people was clamoring at the thought of him and Roman, which to me means that people could see him also grasping that brass ring. And I think what we saw at Saturday night's main event with him and Cody and the promo on that SmackDown before, that rawness in him is coming back, and I feel like that's also exciting for people.
That definitely helps him. I understand the Roman standpoint. I understand that, but I also think a part of that was, don't get it twisted. Jacob Fatu can deliver a heavyweight bout, but delivering a heavyweight bout, it doesn't mean like he's still positioned in a way he's gonna break out of it. If he cuts good enough promos, he can break out of it, but he's still looked at as a monster, as an obstacle, not as the one that slays the dragon or something like that. He's not the hero in the story.
Okay, that's
There's a
fair.
reason they had him face off with Braun Strowman, and they had that moment before Braun Strowman was out the door. There was a time, people don't like to admit it, but there was a time where Braun Strowman and Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns were money. but he could have a one-on-one match with them, but it's not the same as them having a one-on-one match because there's a level of importance that's there because you know what they can be or what they are. The verdict is still out on Jacob for me, but I don't know if I see face of the company.
Okay. All right, moving on to our last guy. Going into Rumble, we had a couple dates in Canada, and now we're heading into our first Rumble at Saudi. Is it written in the stars for Sami Zayn? Are they serving him up on the silver platter for us?
Thank you. That'll be our time,
It's
man.
more
We
like
out of
a
here, man. Appreciate you. Let me stop.
yeah. It's more
Boys
like a
out the mud
plastic.
has
It's
been
more like a
Rashad
plastic
McCants.
tray. I don't know silver, but plastic. Yeah.
Yeah,
I just don't
man.
think he needs to like. I mean, unless you're trying to have that Daniel Bryan effect, but Daniel Bryan won both of his matches. Like he loses to Drew McIntyre in the title match, but then miraculously wins the Rumble. I don't know how that's gonna go over. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, I
I don't see
think
Does
Sami
I think
Zayn
he?
right.
winning the Rumble.
thought
I I think he got a better chance of just beating Drew, but
I think like there's like
the thought
don't get it twisted, right? Oh, my fault. I was just gonna say don't get it twisted. Wrestling fans love an underdog, but but when there's this many top dogs, you can almost feel like you're getting robbed at that point if you're having him just go over everybody like that. I don't see him winning that Rumble. I think he gets the belt and he go drop it at Chamber. The Sami Zayn story ends there.
Yeah, like here, damn, yeah, you got it. But yeah, I mean, the Saudi crowd will be excited if he win. But bro, when he get back to the states, keep it. Like I don't, I just don't. Me personally, I might be hating. I just don't want to see it. I'm cool over the
bruh,
underdog
it,
story.
it's not that I don't want to see him win a title or he don't like he hasn't, you know what I'm saying, did his thing or something like that. But when I'm thinking about WrestleMania, and that's what we put WrestleMania, the money. I was saying this about Roman earlier. I just I just don't see Sami Zayn with that title that's main evented however many WrestleManias now. I don't see his face in that picture.